Alright. Hey everyone. Welcome to the stream. I am happy to be here. Today we're going to be playing some Overwatch. It's been a long day, so I should have put this up already. Here we go. And today I thought it might be fun to have my viewers pitch who I play. But before we begin, let me pick somebody to start with. I can be tank, DPS, or support. Whatever you choose. There are some with ES Gaming. We have a stream team. Check out the info down below. We also have a Discord, or having like really great chats about disability, about fun things like our favorite TV shows, movies, you name it. It's a really great community, so definitely join. Again, there's a link down below. And we also have a few events coming up that I will share more as we get more info. Hey, how you doing? Hey Anna, how are you? Good to see you. Oh, thank you for subscribing. I just noticed you have the first badge. I'm doing really good. Tired. Monday at 5. You know how it is. But I'm happy to be here. Excited to be here. Yeah. I keep having to shift my time around because of like work meetings. But then I might change it again because I don't know if like Monday at 4:30 is a good idea because of like my energy. And we like to keep it real on this channel. Sometimes it takes a lot of energy to stream, and sometimes disabled people, or anybody especially, even, it's too much. You just need to like chill. But I'm good now. I can play a few games. But yeah, not everyone. A lot of people assume streaming is easy because you're playing games. And that part is easy. But it's just like, naturally, I'm not super chatty. I'm not an extrovert. I'm very much an introvert. I've learned how to like be more outgoing, just even from my job, having to give presentations and managing things and all that. But it does take a lot of energy, physically and emotionally. But you know what? We're here. We're being ourselves. And that's what's important. When you're streaming, just be yourself. This is not a good position. I don't know why I'm here. So I'm playing Sojourn, who is one of the newer characters. Ugh. One dead. This one. Jester! Hey everyone! Hello, hello! What's up everybody? Hey Kevin! Hello, Weird Dreams! And Jester. Thank you for the raid. Welcome. Hi! Oh no. somebody left the game. So now it's 5 versus 4. Great. How's everyone doing? How was your stream, Jester? What are you playing? What game? I spent 10 minutes trying to decide what game to play, and then I was just like, I'll just play Overwatch. That's my go-to, I don't know what else to play game. Ugh. Nope. We did ghost hunting. Were you on Phasmophobia? Or the other one? Hold on. I've been playing Phasmo by myself just to get better at it. And let me tell you, I am so good right now with hunting ghosts. I know all the tricks. I finally understand how to do the equipment check thing, how to buy items, how to set my payout or whatever it's called. Well, we're doing pretty good here. Ghost hunting. Where is everybody? Okay. Here we go. Nope.
Can I get some healing?
Why is that Reinhardt just standing here? Okay. I'm streaming. Okay. Oh, did you see that? Shoot. I almost cursed, but I saved myself. Hi, Ambassador. How are you? Ambassador, by the way. I love that name. Got him. Not today.
This ends now.
Boom. We got this.
Score 0-0. Switching sides.
I was just talking about how much energy it takes to stream
Select your hero.
and how busy my Mondays are. So I might be changing my time again. But I do love streaming here. Like, streaming, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Streaming here has reignited my love of streaming. I used to stream on my own channel like every day, and I don't think I can do that because I do not have that energy to do that every day. But I am streaming like once a week here, once a week on my own channel, and that's it. And I'm good with that. I used to feel like pressure to stream every day, and I was burning myself out. Right, Jester? It is. It's just a lot. Too much. It's very easy to burn out on streaming.
Escort the payload.
Oh, not a sniper. Got him. Come on. I'm trying to bait out this Reinhardt. Yes. You just gotta give it your all. And then, like, you realize eventually I don't have to give it my all. You know what I mean? Just give it some of you, and not all of you. Because if you give it all of you, you will burn out and trash and never stream again. And there's a lot of other things that go into streaming. Like, you're basically in marketing if you're streaming. Because you have to advertise on social media, share your videos, you know, to get people to watch. And I'm not complaining at all. I'm just saying. I love it here. And thank you for watching. I'll be right back. I need to do something really fast. So I will be right back. Okay. I'm back. Had some work to do. Okay. Thank you. Who should I play? Name a character in the game, and I will play them. That was my original plan. We got cookies. Tent? Okay, but who? I can play any tent. Give me a tent name. Yeah, which tent? And what cookies did you get? I love a good cookie. Roadhog? Alright, you got it. I will play at least if I die 2 times. Or if I'm doing really bad on Roadhog, I'll switch. But also, I'll start off with Roadhog. I don't even know any characters. Alright, I will educate you off stream about the tents and the characters. There is a lot. So yes. He's the only one you know, other than Mercy. I am very good at Mercy. I am not good at Roadhog. Let's play. I am now Frankenstein's monster as Roadhog. I think I played Roadhog like twice. Not twice, but like I'd never played Roadhog. So this is fun. This is why I did this. I want to break out of my usual suspects. So Roadhog, you can shoot and do this hook thing. You can punch. You can jump, obviously. You can, yeah, that's it really. And you can heal yourself. Here's a hook. Healing myself. I'm not good, Roadhog. Or am I? Maybe I should play Roadhog all the time. I know people like will hook and then immediately kill, but I don't know how to do that. Because I'm trying to. Rip. How's the audio? Can you hear me? Is the game too loud? Or am I too loud? Good, okay. Cool. I always ask that because in my ears, the game is very loud and I can't hear myself think. So I think that's like how you hear me too. I don't know why I did that. Wait, this is embarrassing. Why can't I kill this Mercy? Ah, I'm not a fan of this. Did it? It is very hard. Because even if, like, it shows that it's okay, it might not sound right. I'm also talking way louder than I do in real life. So I'm like shouting. We're doing good here. No.
The robot is moving the barricade.
My computer is chugging. It's like, I guess I'm taking up a lot of CPU, but it usually doesn't run this loudly.
Reality bends to my will.
Come to me. Nope. Help me. We have a... That's why we're not doing good right now. We have a Zen and a Baptiste as our healers, and I don't know if that's enough healing. Well, thank you. I am not good. I am in bronze, 2. No, bronze 3, which is bad. But you know what? Gaming is just about having fun. So who cares? You would think some of the people playing this game are so serious about it. It's like, chill out. You're totally amazing at it. Well, thank you. One time, I made it to silver, and then I immediately lost every game. So then, I'm back in bronze. That was an exciting time. I was like, ooh, silver. It is better to game for fun. Absolutely. It was just funny to me when people were like, I'm so good. I'm so much better than you. And it's like, are you? Because you're also in bronze with me. I don't like people who are not aware of their own skills or lack of skill. Like, I'm in bronze, these people are in bronze, everyone here is bad, but that's okay. Super platinum gold. Yeah, see? Right? Just be better. You don't have to say it. If you're actually better, we'll know this. Help me! Heal me! I feel very squishy. I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna play my best tank, which is Diva. Diva is the best. Yeah. Just don't brag. Just exist and play.
This ends now.
Oh no. Well, okay. No! I somehow killed somebody right before I died. I should also mention, if you're in our Discord channel, you should join. If you're not, we're doing every day during the week. We have a daily question, and it's either about like gaming, other hobbies, movies. Right now we're talking about what would you like to see ES Gaming do besides streaming. So if you want to enter that, go to our Discord and join, and go to the Daily Questions channel, and you can see how to do that. I am loving our Discord. Discord is a great space. We lost. Defeat.
Play of the game.
Just play the game. It was not me, which is fine. See, somebody in chat and Overwatch said, your tent is trash. And it's like, dude, you too. Okay. I legit want to play damage. Oh, yeah, play damage. I'm also looking for suggestions. What games would you like to see me play? Name a game, I probably have it, or I can get it, and I'll play it for you guys. I was playing Deliver Us Mars, and I was really enjoying it, and then I got to a puzzle that I can't figure out, so I just gave up. I'll go back to it, but I don't like solving puzzles on stream, because I feel like I can't really pay attention too much, so I'm just kind of walking around in the game. You know what I mean? Yeah. Exactly. I don't want you to watch me struggle. It's not fun. I don't like it. You don't like it. It is taking a long time today to find a game. No, right? And like, people will get mad at you. Like, it's obviously da-da-da. Okay, but like, I'm also streaming. Streaming and watching chat, trying to be entertaining, and also solving a puzzle, which is difficult. I enjoy it, though. So I won't not play a puzzle game, but I need more, like, support. Huh. Oh, Slime Rancher. I had that game, and I liked it, but every time I play, it crashes my computer, and I don't know why. It's the only game that does that.
Now entering King's Row. Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
Yeah. I never read any of the letters. That too, when I'm playing this game that is story heavy, it has a lot of like text to read, I like to read it on my own terms. So when I'm streaming, it's like I can't read it because that's not fun for other people to watch. It seems Slime Rancher seems like a fun game. I just can't play it. Sad.
Have you heard the reports? A mass vigilante has been running
I think they have it
Well,
on the
let's hope they're
Nintendo
swiftly dealt with.
Switch. I might get it there. Although I have trouble with games where, like first-person shooter games, I have trouble with on the Nintendo Switch. I can play it here, but not on the Nintendo Switch. I'm one of those people that like I need direction in a game. Like open world games with that just let you roam free and get to like find the objective. I don't like them. I would rather have the objective at the beginning. Oh, grindy, yeah. Yeah. And that too, while we're talking about streaming, I feel like when I was streaming all the time, I was playing games that maybe I wasn't into, but I thought the viewers would be into it. So I played a lot of games that I didn't like. But now I'm just gonna play what I want to play. I'm trying to think of a game that I played just to stream it, that I didn't like it. And I can't think of anything. Also, I'm doing terribly in this game right now. Yeah. And also, if you're playing something that you genuinely love, your stream will be better, because it's apparent. No. Okay. We're switching to, let's do Junkrat.
Plenty of bombs to go around.
Yeah. Right? It is? Yeah. You can probably play anything as long as you're... Shoot. Well, bye. You can play anything as long as it's entertaining. Like the chats are good.
Buckle my shoe. There's mayhem to do.
Today I was thinking about like, what would be my dream celebrity to stream? And obviously, Mariah Carey, if she streamed, I would watch it. I would also watch, who else would I watch? Boys to Men. Tom Hanks. Can you imagine Tom Hanks playing Overwatch? Oh yes, Alan Rickman. I loved his voice. Classic. Oh, you know who he really did? LeVar Burton. LeVar Burton has a podcast where he reads short stories. It's my favorite. I love his voice. I grew up on Reading Rainbow. I even have a Reading Rainbow tattoo. I went through a whole Alan Richmond phase.
Prepare.
He's such a good actor.
Select your hero.
Okay. Now we're gonna attack. This might be my last game. Because I'm fading
Plenty of bombs to go
into the
around.
abyss of sleepy.
We will be the lightning that rises the storm.
But I'll be back
Tending to the earth
next
keeps the
week
girl busy.
at some point. And tomorrow, Rachel is streaming. And then there's the whole Friday. Friday? Well, the schedule is down below. There's gonna be Patelosaur, Anna, who's on here, is gonna stream, and
5, 4,
Xerxiac.
3, 2, 1. Attack commencing. Capture
Right?
objective.
His voice. He'd be on my list too. We all have our celebrity cheat sheet. You're gonna question it silently. Yes.
Let's give it a fair shake, mate.
Most of us do. Oh. Oh gosh. Just heal myself. Let's go. I need someone to help me.
Burn bright for me.
I'm gonna like do my tire. Shoot. Triple kill. Alright, go in. Go.
I'm going back in. The pleasure is mine.
I'm under attack.
No, I'm gonna die.
Kakaya?
Objective A captured. Escort the payload.
Yaki parambak kabitahe. Your prayers are answered.
Don't worry, I'll just kill the whole team. Need help. Welcome back, Anna. Ooh. What did you have for lunch? I had dumplings today. Mhm.
We have liftoff.
I love dumplings. I could eat them every day. Oh, Taco Bell. I had Taco Bell last night. Hey, microwave lasagna is delicious. I like the Stouffer's lasagna. not sponsored. It's actually very delicious. Taco Bell is amazing. It's so salty and flavorful. Their nachos are always crispy. The cinnamon twists, the drinks, delicious. And cheap, which is the best part about Taco Bell. Yes. Who doesn't love Taco Bell? I am like popping off on Jump Rat. Well, that's good. Double the food. Same price, extra food. I'm gonna die. Rip. Well, I've never seen this before. There's a video about that. Amazing. They changed that, really? No. Oh, now I'm not doing good. They're starting to counter. You don't need an Arisa. You need a shield for that turret. Or a diva for the turret. But I'm not gonna say that. Let's just keep playing. Dang!
Let's give it a fair shake, mate.
Oh. I almost got married. No! You need better healers. Well, a big difference is instead of it being 6 versus 6, it's 5 versus 5. 1 tank, 2 DPS, 2 healers. There's different characters, different maps, different type of maps. There's one where you have to push a robot. But it's fun. It's not different enough, I think, to warrant a whole separate game. But it's fine. There's more heroes, and they're constantly updating the maps and the heroes. Yeah. Yeah, we lost, but we did okay. It's not like we didn't get to the end. Alright. I'm gonna take a 1-minute break, and then we'll play one more game. Okay? Be right back. Hello. Average. If I was signed into ES Gaming on my browser, I would have ran an ad. But yeah. My favorite color is red. Can you tell? What's around me? My whole room is red. I have red walls. The primary colors in my room are red and black. It's very gothic. Well, thank you. I have a video on my YouTube channel that has a tour of my bedroom. It's mostly books, bookshelves, and black curtains and big curtains. My mom's favorite color is yellow. Yellow. I have like yellow and gold accents on my walls and stuff. You like purple, Anna? I think I remember you saying that. Oh, you know what? While Anna is here, me and Anna, who's Namiria, streams, we run the Disability Readathon, which takes place all through April, where we read books by disabled authors, and it's really fun. Hashtag check us out. We're on disabilityreadathon.com. We haven't planned yet. It's in April, every April, but we haven't planned it yet for this year. But we are doing it this year. So, it's really fun and exciting. If you like reading, if you don't, then we also have, you can also, like, read social media, you can read blogs, we even consider, like, watching a movie as reading. Whatever is accessible for you.
Let's sneak in a trip to the beach after this.
Yes, bookmarks. Did we use up all the bookmarks? That's awesome. Yeah, and podcasts, audiobooks. So when that happens, when we get that updated, I'll share it in the Discord too. This is what, our 4th year doing it? Or 3rd year? I don't remember. Oh, nice. should do that too. Although our local library, like this, is not wheelchair accessible, so I can't go there. There's some like a godfather clause because the building is historical and old. They don't have to make it accessible. Isn't that messed up? How is it a public library if the public can't access it? Messed up. Oh no. The art bookmarks for the disability readathon are awesome. I'm gonna get this Anna. I got you. I healed you. We're gonna jump up here. I was playing a game yesterday, and somebody in chat was like, I'm playing Mercy, and that means all I do is heal. But the thing is, Mercy is really good at damage boosting. So it's not just about healing, it's about using your damage boost. I'm coming! I got you. Okay. I'm healing you. This is very stressful game. No! It's high noon. Okay, now we're not doing so good. Now we're kind of falling behind. But it's okay. We'll get there. Listen, you can spam the heal button, but if I can't reach you, then I can't heal you. No. I can't get that. Anna. I tried. What? Not Genji. Don't play Genji. You don't need a Genji. You need like a Junkrat or something.
60 seconds remaining.
I'll reject you. Should I change healers? No. No. I'll stay on Mercy. I don't know what changing would fix.
Need some assistance?
Mhm.
10 seconds remaining.
Team 2. Alright. We should be able to do this. It didn't get very far. We just have to
Score
push past
0
that point.
to 1. Switching sides.
Mhm.
Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
Mhm. Let's try Mercy again. Actually, no. Let's switch it up. I'll play some Moira.
I will find the key.
Moira's good at DPS and healing. I mean, so is Mercy, but I'm better at Moira's damage.
Easily.
Planet is not going to save itself.
I like Moira too. Not as a character. As a character, she's like terrible, but as a game that, or a character that you play, she's fun to play.
2, 1. Attack commencing.
Enemy here.
Escort the payload.
I see one.
Enemy here.
Yeah. For gameplay, she's fun.
I offer something more.
I forgot they had a. No. Oh, there's a shoot man. What's his name? Cassidy. The shoot man.
Progress is seldom won with ease. You cannot escape me.
I need healing.
Yeah, well, I'm healing you.
Receive my aid. I cannot heal you yet. You are broken. May I?
Thank you. We're doing it. Woo. Yellow. Yellow's fine.
For the part.
There is no wrong color to love.
The payload has reached the channel.
Repairing your cellular. Surrender to my will.
I'm trying to get this. Got him.
Swimmers in the deep end of the depth pool.
Where is he? I don't see him.
A cure for all the days.
Not to jinx it, but I feel like we're gonna do it.
Be nourished.
The payload is approaching its destination.
Wasn't that? Yes. Ending on a win is always great.
Play of the game.
Eventual. That is it for me today. I would stay on, but I am tired. And I'll see you next week. Definitely check out the schedule down below that has all the dates of when we're streaming and who's coming up next. So have a great night, everybody. Thank you for joining me. Thank you. Bye.